back to the same time as before, I have to fix this another way. I guess the only thing to do is to use the stone, the Philosopher's Stone.
It's weird how he's talking over this. I guess we just... What? I didn't even get to choose there. Who's just stuck on that the whole time? So this is where it goes into two possible endings. You either follow Margaret home, or you just teleport back to the present. These are two very different endings that I have not seen.
Well, you have a nerve, my girl.
Really? What with that one being punished yesterday, too? What is it that you don't understand? What's so difficult about being more quiet-like? Dressing above one's station is an offense, you know. Do you want to be punished, like that woman?
What's wrong with wearing what one likes? And this dress is one of my quieter ones. Really good ladies. You'd like to wear this kind of a dress yourself, wouldn't you?
Well, I never. A little neighborly advice and she sasses me. All right, we'll have the law down here.
That's right. You tell her.
You tell her.
That's not very pleasant, is it?
You know, it still bugs me that in ending A
Let's
she
just
cuts her
let this
hair.
pass. All right.
Well then, in exchange for us
I mean, she
not
look
telling the
completely
law,
different.
you'll make us dresses for free.
Right, that is. You're a seamstress, you are.
That's right. You tell her. You'll make me one too.
Oh dear. I don't see how I could do a thing like that.
We're doing this just to be obliging.
Whoa!
What are you?
Who are you?
What's this?
He's bound to comment on this differently now, because he knows what's happening.
Oh, sir! This man just suddenly... I see now. It was you. This little girl called for help. Wicked little sly boot. The hussy. Sir, you must arrest her at once.
What? Why should you think a thing like that?
What's this now? What are you doing here?
I have nothing to say on the matter. You only got... wait. Oh, he has got a lighter, actually.
Lord Almighty!
He doesn't even say anything!
Fire from his hand.
Listen carefully.
Oh, he does.
Stop bothering this woman and go home. If you do as I say, no harm will come to you. This time.
Sir? Mr. Watchman? Sir?
This... What?
And you will keep what happened here a secret. Understand?
Yes. Everyone, give your word.
I promise. Forgive us, please.
Please.
Will that be, all? If it is, you could perhaps go away now. And everyone, go home too. Godspeed.
That walk.
Oh, thank you. You've saved me. But who are you?
No, nobody you need to be afraid of. But enough about that. Oh,
What? What is it?
Actually, he didn't teleport with Dana this time, did he?
well...
Look, why don't you stop by my house? It's right over there.
Was he
We
just
can
like
stay out
thinking,
here, and
you
can
know,
tell me
doesn't
everything
that usually
inside.
happen? Then he's like, oh wait, it didn't happen this time.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Margaret.
I'm Ike. Ike Kush.
Well, Ike, shall we?
No! I'm teleporting back to the prison to get this one ending before going on to the next. And how's that gonna... I mean, how would that solve the fire? It makes no sense. This whole extra chapter mode thing is weird. Interesting, but weird. From what I hear of this ending, it's going to get even weirder. So you purposely die like that so you can do something weird. Very weird, apparently.
The stone. Oh, I have it.
So. It was too difficult after all to challenge fate.
Hey, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, what might that be?
He hasn't
I need
even
to
shown
show you
himself
this.
yet, but he has there. What the fuck?
What a bother. I wanted to wait till later to make my appearance.
Oh, even comments on that.
It's this stone. It wants to go home. I did it.
Oh.
I'm free. Free from fate.
Told you it was gonna be weird. What the fuck? Did he die? Did he disappear from existence? What? Isn't that Ike? He's got a different coat. What the fuck? A ball? Who the wait, Hugo? Looks more like a girl there. Or maybe he is. I have no idea. Wait. Could it be? That's Hugo's descendant? Is Ike a descendant of Hugo or what? That's confusing. And look at that road. A path forever. Just looks weird. So, by the looks of it, Ike didn't disappear from existence itself. Why was he hanging around with those two drunks, though? What? The credits music sounds different again. I think it's different. Cafe manager? Oh. Oh, it's voice acting. It's just like, what the fuck needed a cafe manager for making a video game? Like, ah, yeah, we have this cafe we all go to during break. We have a manager for it. What the hell is Radiohead 2, 3, and 1? I don't remember. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, it was during ending C, wasn't it? There were a lot of pedestrians. "58 minutes, 59 minutes, long recording, studied the crew again. Curry the Kid, Taro, what a name, what a nickname. Shuhei Genzo Gabayashi. Any other interesting names? The Junko Kawano sure played an important role in this game. It appears quite a lot. Was there like the director as well, or was it producer or something as well? Probably the writer as well, I imagine. This recording's gone on an hour. Long credits. Heck, we haven't even freaking seen the movies that we unlocked. Well, they were already unlocked, but I'm sure this will probably unlock the third one. There's Junko Kawano again. There is again, remixed circus music played on piano. It doesn't sound quite circus, has that circus feel to it on this one though. But again, it goes back to what I've said a couple of times throughout various LPs. When it comes to soundtracks, they pretty much like come up with a melody and do variations of it. It's like in Final Fantasy X LP, for example, when I mentioned like Yuna's theme and Tizanagant, they tend to have reoccurring tracks that use both of those. Like Tizanagant has this one that's like a bit more upbeat, because like Tizanagant has that sad piano feel because it's all piano, but there's this one that's like has a more kind of upbeat feel to it. As like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I think where you're like where the shoe puff is. Ah yeah, Junko Kawano is the producer. I mean, it pretty much uses the melody from Tizanagant, but it's played differently. Imagine maybe it's like a major key or something. I don't know. But that's interesting now in music. You can just like come up with a melody and kind of like make variations of it. And it works. It'll give a unique feel depending on what way you decide to play it. It's ending! Hey, it's promotional art kind of stuff. All those people in my memory. What? Oleg, Eckert, Sibylla, what happened to them in all the lives they lived? Hugo, there's no way to know, not now. What was the name? Miriam, yes. But I'm going to believe they all had a good life. And myself, I'm going to start living a new life. Free of regrets. Interesting, but we still got the other ending we can get, which should be interesting. Man, this game is weird. Changing just like completely threw me off. Now we gotta do all that again, only this time we choose to follow Margaret. And actually, what was the other one that we could potentially do? We could communicate with Mungos in a different way and still get onto extra mode instead of like, because if you just say, am I dead, who's there, and am I dead, oh, Humongous, that apparently leads to the normal game, but for extra modes you gotta like do different choices. So, am I dead again?
Bingo.
Say who's there. Badly still leads to extra mode by doing that.
How does it feel to be dead, Ike?
Damn it, who is this? Are you making fun of me?
It's the same as usual though. It better lead to extra mode, otherwise I'll have to freaking reset.
You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die.
I wonder if that's why, like, for the prologue I haven't really got much percent on it. Maybe it's because extra mode adds a lot to it as well.
I can lend you some measure of strength. How about it? Will you deal with me?
Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds too good to be true.
Blah 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 blah. We can't
I
even
get
skip it even though we've
You're
seen
the
it
big
before.
ass, the devil. In exchange for your immortal soul and all that, am I right?
Your soul? Oh, please. In this day and age? If I do have an agenda, it's that you survive.
Let me think it over a bit.
My god, this recording's gone over an hour and 5 minutes.
But don't keep me waiting too long. I don't much like to be left hanging.
Blah 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 blah.
What reason is there to procrastinate? You either just die here and now, or you forget it. It's easy. What have you got to lose?
All right. I'm sorry I called you the devil.
Still
I don't want
bitch
to die
though.
yet. Please, help me.
All right, but I want you to be aware of something. You have to understand that the destiny that awaits you is
Yeah,
Which means
yeah.
that just because you've managed to avoid death once, doesn't mean you're free of the threat, unless you tear out its very root, destiny.
Blah blah
So,
blah.
coming back to life isn't the hard part, huh? Man, but that can't be helped.
You're right. But that's also where your own strengths come into play.
Shut up, Among-Us, get on with it.
I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers.
Yada 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 yada. I'm gonna freaking have this bit set up. This is freaking dragging on.
I'm going to give you this digital...
It'll be interesting to see how Among-Us with his echoing sounding voice will sound. I'll be taking this. I get it already. Now piss off, Among-Us.
Fortune teller. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way, and all that.
Fortune's told. Well, I never noticed this place before.
What? You better get to extra mode, or I'm gonna be pissed.
Welcome. I've been expecting you.
It's the... You son of a bitch! No, this can't be. It makes sense, though, but the walkthrough didn't... It said that the walkthrough tricked me, man. It tricked me. I thought for sure it would be all peachy keen, but no such luck. Wasn't there, like, a way to end the game? End game? Can I end game without saving? I guess not. Oh, well, I'll reset. Yeah. Now we gotta wait and wait and wait, so I'm freaking off screen until we get to the point where we're back in Margaret's time.
I get it. It's to
What?
live without that stone. The
What?
redstone.
Oh shit, I forgot.
No.
Fuck! I forgot to pick up the stone. Oh no, I'm an idiot.
It is difficult, after all, isn't it, to change one's very destiny?
What a pain in the ass. Do I have to do that shit again? Like the whole frickin' thing?
Sir, please wake up. Are you all right?
Well, probably 100%.
Do you feel
I
sick
think,
or
maybe,
something?
I know. Dude, this scene isn't skippable.
Sir?
For some reason. Or maybe you can just get the redstone quickly.
Sir?
It's all right. I'm awake.
Dana, that'll do.
Okay.
I'll just leave what I owe for the coffee here.
What, he doesn't even check for the stone? Maybe. Is it the same? Yep. Same. What? Why is there on... Why is she... Wait, no, they're all there, actually. I thought it was just that one woman. Like, what the fuck? No. You can't walk past him. Well, yourself. Get the idea. Just like, oh shit, man, wasn't this supposed to, like, span over chapters? Sorry, kid, but no such luck for you. I ain't falling for that shit. Give me the egg! Thank you. Now remember, you got to pick up the philosopher's stone. Wait, let's throw it down. I want my stone. Why is he even bother saying redstone? He knows it's the Philosopher's Stone this time around. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What the... I can't go back to the same time as before. I have to fix this another way. I guess the only thing to do is to use the stone. The Philosopher's Stone.
Can't skip this for some reason. Well... It's the time of Margaret. Oh, I can move this actually. But there's no real point, really. Actually, there is, actually, now I think about it. But... whatever. Could have got that all ending straight away, technically, but I pressed on that instead. Yeah, man, this recording's freaking ridiculous.
Well,
You have some nerve and shit. Let's try the phone this time.
I have an idea. I'll just turn this thing on and...
Lord Almighty!
Phone a friend!
what do you think you're doing?
Listen carefully. Stop bothering this woman and go home. If you do as I say, no harm will come to you. This time. If you don't, I'll use this machine on you.
Ooh,
I can trap any of you inside this box in an instant.
sweet savior!
That voice
And
acting.
you will keep what happened here a secret. Understand?
Yes. Everyone, give your word.
I promise. Forgive us, please.
Please.
Will that be, all? If it is, you could perhaps go away now. And everyone, go home too. Godspeed.
Derpa 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 walk. Yeah, I saved you and shit. Doo-ba-doo, casually walking down the street. That's not casually walking anymore, it's... You walk so slow. You ever just be walking with people and they're just walking slow and you're just like, you look back and you're just like, come on man, you're like half a freaking mile away.
What is it?
Its plot is what it is.
Mother, I'm home. How are you feeling?
I am all right today. There hasn't been a great deal of pain. Is someone with you? A guest?
Wow! Would you look at those strange clothes?
We met in the square.
Oh, yeah. I might.
Your friend's voice is remarkably like your father's.
Again, it goes back to ending D with that,
Do you think
doesn't
so?
it?
Where is Father?
Maybe
anyway?
Ike's just a descendant
Closed
of
up
them.
down there again. He won't come up, even with Mother like this.
It's all right, Hugo. I love your father better for doing what he believes in.
Is that how it is?
Hugo, you'll carry on after your father someday, won't you?
I don't know yet.
Well, maybe I'll just go take a peek. I wonder if Father had his dinner yet.
Come on, Ike, say
Will
something
you
different.
excuse me for a second?
Oh, there he is. It's just like, yeah, there's something different.
I'm home, Father. How are things? I guess that means the medicine for Mother isn't ready yet.
Margaret, will you give this to your father?
Huh? What? Of course. Father, here.
Sorry to disturb you, Dr. Wagner. The stone. It's the Philosopher's Stone?
Now he's like, oh shit, what?
Did you just say?
If you take a chip from that stone and brew it, you can make the elixir, the cure-all. Your wife will be cured for sure.
This is the...
It's the real thing. Brew it as soon as possible, please.
I thank you.
Please, it's okay. I'll be going now.
Kind of reminds me of ending D a bit.
This is the end. I've won. Cheated fate.
This is the best day ever!
You're all right again.
I can't stay in bed anymore, can I?
What is with the baby crying sound? Just ending plays at the same anyway? Well, except for the fact that, in one ending he defeated Homunculus in his own way. This one he saved Wagner's wife, and everything was happy there. But does the timeline get switched back to normal? I mean, Margaret was technically supposed to be in this time period, but she didn't get switched back. Timelines are confusing, and this is even more confusing. So he's like Ike, just like I mean, what's up with that? It looks like some creature is about to attack him, but it's just a ball. So is Ike just a descendant of the Wagners? If that's the case, then that kid looks like Hugo. So, are they brothers in this timeline? Pretty weird. Man, that coat he's got looks really worn out, doesn't it? This is a very weird game, and the extra mode makes it all the more weirder. Well, we've already seen the credits. I said, we've already seen the credits. Like 1,000,000 times. Well, not really. Like 3 times. It's ending. So it's just the same, but it just has that slight difference there. Well, there's people in my memory. Eckerd, Oleg, Sibla, Hugo, Margaret, or Dana, essentially, and Miriam. There's no way to know, not now, what they're doing with their lives. But I'm going to believe they all had a good life. And myself, I'm going to start living a new life. free of regrets. And all that shit. Man, this actually went on longer than I was expecting it to be, honestly. Oh, and there it goes. Freaking recording stopped again. You know what? Gonna look in extras mode a second. You can't see it, but I'm looking at extras mode. It's like the extra thing is unlocked now. There are 3 movies, but they just look like to be trailers, essentially. And that'll just make this recording go on a lot longer, to be honest. Yeah. I guess that'll do for this LP. It's a long-ass LP. Well, not really. But it felt like it was long. It wasn't really all that long. Pretty interesting game. Not very... like, it's not really a horror game. It's more of a thriller kind of mystery game. But it's a good game. An interesting game. I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess that's all for this LP. After LP Talk, I'll eventually get around to that. I still haven't even done the one for Hell Knight yet. And I completed that freaking quite a while back. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this LP of Shadow of Memories. It's kind of not really a well-known game, and it's kind of an interesting game. With that, on with the After LP Talk, and I'll see you in the next LP and all the usual bollocks, you know, my current LPs, and all that shit that I usually say at the end of an LP. Hope you enjoyed it. That's all. See ya.
Hello and welcome once again to the After the LP Talk. What a odd little game this was, don't you guys agree?
I don't know what was more confusing, this game or Hell Knight.
I'd say Hell Knight was well more confusing than this one.
What makes you say that?
Well, despite how confusing the plot was at times, Shadow of Memories had a plot that kinda connected together more than the plot in Hell Knight.
It did? I'm still confused by the endings. Let's bring in our guest Ike to help make sense of it all. So, welcome to the After LP Talk, Ike.
Huh? Where am I?
This is the After LP Talk, obviously.
What?
It's a sort of talk show interview thing we do at the end of Blue Skull Dragon 87's LPs.
And the Blue Skull Dragon VN LPs too. I'm a bit confused by all of this, but okay.
Speaking of confusing, can I ask you some questions?
Okay.
Thank you. So, first question, what's up with those endings?
What do you mean?
Like, were they all connected at all, or were they all just meant to be completely different?
Ah, I see. Well, for the most part, each ending kinda reveals key points to the mystery of the plot.
Like?
Well, ending E hints at, like, me, to be exact, being Dana's father.
What? Now I'm even more confused.
Think about it. In ending D, it's revealed that I was Dr. Wagner before the Homunculus erased my memories. I think that kind of makes sense.
But how does it connect to the other endings?
In the extra ending, you can see me fading out of existence after I'll defeat the Homunculus, or by giving the Philosopher's Stone to Dr. Wagner of the past.
And?
The reason why I faded out of existence is because I was the same Dr. Wagner as seen in ending D.
But why?
Because without the Homunculus being unsealed, I would not have been given eternal youth.
I get it. So you pretty much undid the very thing that allowed you to live forever young. So because of that version of you could not possibly exist.
Exactly.
Wow, my mind is blown. Also, I gotta say, man, you sound nothing like you do in the game.
And your point is?
Well, just felt like pointing out.
Hey, what about Margaret? She only stays in her real timeline in ending A. That's true. I guess she must have just stayed as the adopted daughter of the Dr. Wagner of the other timelines. Did he ever, know that she wasn't his real daughter? I don't think so. I remember the Homunculus switched both Margaret and Dana while they were still babies.
Then that was the difference in eye color.
Good point.
Wait, so even you don't fully understand the plot?
I guess so.
It's do you at least, know what was up with that extra ending? Was that you in that scene with the boy that looked like Hugo?
No, those were Hugo's descendants.
Huh? Really?
Hugo's existence gets erased in a few of the endings, but in the extra ending he lives to reproduce, and the end result of that is the descendant we see, well, descendants actually, we see in the extra ending.
How do you know all this anyway?
Well, I have my methods.
Oh, I'm laughing sarcastically, in case you didn't realize.
I can see that. What happened to Dana anyway? Did she end up becoming one of Mr. Eckert's ancestors instead?
Good question. She did seem to become connected with his ancestors.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
This is just confusing. Can we talk about something else?
Well, I thought the music was pretty great in that scene where you were fading away in the past.
Yeah, that music really helped give that scene an extra bit of emotion,
The music in this game overall was pretty interesting.
Aside from a few tracks, some of it felt pretty generic.
I thought it was alright, to be honest.
And how about that gameplay?
What gameplay? There's barely any of it.
Yeah, this game is pretty flat on gameplay, but high on story, so I think it works out just fine.
Shouldn't we wrap this thing up now? I mean, we're talking about gameplay in a game that's all about its story, for fuck's sake.
I guess you're right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this LP of Shadow of Memories. I have once again been your After LP Talk host, Echo.
We're not doing the same outro as the Hell Night one, are we?
Does that mean I'll be the one wrapping this thing up?
No.
Guys, let's wrap this LP up already. I gotta use the toilet.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then. Hope you enjoyed this LP and enjoy our LPs and stuff. So see you in the next After LP Talk.
Later, motherfuckers.
See you too, I guess.
I need to pee! That was random. Well, anyways, see ya.